what's up you guys? Welcome to my channel. Today we're talking about some August favorites. I filled up my FabFitFun box with my August favorites. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe before you leave. Let's get into it. So first, I actually filmed it, so I'll pop it in here too, but I basically figured out kind of a go-to skincare routine for fresh out of the shower, whether that's in the morning, in the evening. I've kind of lined up the things that I have figured out that to, like, what am I trying to say? I've figured out my skincare routine. I think that's what I'm trying to say, but it's not overcomplicating it. So these are some new products, some old products, but some old products that I actually figured out how to use with some new stuff, and now I've cracked the code for my skin. So if you have kind of combo skin like me, typically oily in the summer, drier in the winter, welcome. Step by step, here is what I do for my skincare. Fresh out of the shower, clean, dry face, I apply the Naturium Glycolic Acid Resurfacing Gel. So this is an exfoliating gel with glycolic acid and natural fruit acids. It is basically to help resurface the skin. So you can use exfoliators, kind of come in on many different varieties, and this is just the one that I'm using right now. So it resurfaces the skin, improves the look of fine lines, wrinkles, pores, uneven skin tone, revealing a brighter, more radiant looking complexion. Using it the right way? Yes, I agree with that. The first thing you should be doing to apply to your skin, or what works for me, is applying serums first. A lot of people go in with a toner or something like that. I go in with a serum because I feel like that's when my skin is going to absorb that product best, when it's drier, or when I'm fresh out of the shower and my pores are open, that kind of thing. After that, we go in with our vitamin C. Now, vitamin C, it's a whole nother thing. It's a whole nother, are you using the right type of vitamin C? I might pop in a video that I watched. If I can pop a video in a video, I don't know, but I'll link it below the one that I watched, and she went over a couple vitamin C's just in Ulta and gave off some really great tips and tricks and products that she recommended and did not recommend as well. This is one of the ones she did recommend. I picked it up. 10% pure vitamin C in a bottle that is not clear. That is also very important because vitamin C will discolor from light and will become less potent, I believe. I'm not a dermatologist, so I just know what works for me, and I want to tell you because it may work for you. So the CeraVe is kind of like a metal tube. Pick this up at Target. 10% vitamin C. I think anywhere from 8% to 20% is okay. So we're at 10. But I'll pop her link below so you can get an idea about vitamin C. It's going to be more of a brightening, which is what I wanted. I just felt like my skin was dull. That's why I picked it up. And in literally the week using all of this the right way, I have noticed just a huge difference in the brightness and tone of my skin. Who knew? Once I go in with that, then I'll go in with the toner. So this re-wets my face. I use the Osea Sea Minerals Mist. This is a toning mist to balance, hydrate, and soothe organic seaweed, aloe, mineral peptides to restore the skin's mineral balance. So you can use this apparently to over your makeup. You can use it in many different ways, but this is the toning mist that I use after any sort of serum. And then once I wet my face, I've been using the Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. Who hasn't heard about this yet? It is snail mucin that we're putting on our faces. I love it. Once I figured out how to use this, I love it because I was using it and people were like, oh, 2 weeks I noticed a difference. And I'm like, I've had it a month and I haven't noticed shit. So you have to use this on wet skin. You have to use this after your toner. I watched a few videos. That was what everybody was basically yelling at everybody that was not using it the correct way. I have noticed in a week of changing my skincare, I have noticed my skin being glowier, brighter, all the things that this claimed to do that it wasn't doing. And now doing it the right way, in the right order, we're getting it. I also use sunscreen, peptide moisturizer, and retinol eye cream in the evening. Those aren't ones that, they're ones that I had been using before. I think these products have made the biggest difference in my overall tone and brightness of my skin within the last, couple weeks. couple makeup favorites are the Pixie On The Glow blush. So I kind of love this blush stick. I do want to pick it up in a couple other shades, but this was literally the only one that was on the shelf. But it is almost looks like kind of like deodorant stick, but it obviously rolls up here and hopefully can go down. Yes, rolls up, which is great. But this is great under a powder. Brush it on both sides. You don't really brush it, you kind of roll it on. But this is in the shade Fleur, and it's really pretty. It's just a really pretty like pink tint. Yeah, honestly, it's probably the best like springtime color, but I think it looks really great kind of underneath a powder blush to just kind of give it that extra like hold and pop on the cheek. So it's a great like under blush color as well. Very shiny. Not shiny, glowy. On the glow. Huh. This is the Tower 28 mascara. I have honestly been loving this. I do use a tubing mascara typically, but I heard such great things about this, so I decided to pick it up. It's a little bit of a wetter formula that I love. There's like, mascaras can be dry, they can be wet. It takes a second to like make sure it's dry before I start blinking and I get like little lines on top of my eyelids. I know you guys probably get that as well, but this definitely feels more like a tubing mascara in a way that it doesn't flake, it doesn't rub off, it doesn't leave the black marks as long as you let it dry a little bit. So I've been happy with this purchase. I heard great things. I think it's great. I will never repurchase a different brush ever again. Ever. These wet brushes are life-changing. They're so life-changing. I have fine, thin, but a lot of it hair. Like I'm not thinning, but it's just fine. And it gets tangled if the thought of a breeze goes by. It gets tangled in the shower very easily. And I used to hate brushing my hair when it was wet. But there was no way I was going to blow dry it with all those tangles in it. So I finally broke down and saw one of these at Target, picked it up, life changer, game changer. I want to say I probably picked this up towards the end of July, but I've definitely been using it over a month now, and I even went on vacation, forgot it, stopped at Target on the way, and picked up another one. So now I have a travel one as well. You don't think a brush can change your life, but it really just changed my like mood and demeanor and everything about brushing my hair straight out of the shower. And it just, well, it goes through the bristle. I mean, I'm not going to say it glides through perfectly, but within 1 to 2 strokes, it is gone through my hair. So that's more than I can say for the paddle brush and the comb that I was using previously. So if you have not tried a wet brush yet, you probably have, because I'm probably the last one to ever pick one up. But if you have not, I would very, very, very much recommend trying something like this if you deal with a lot of tangles. If your kids deal with a lot of tangles, please get them a wet brush. From kids who had their parents yank on their hair to brush it out. We needed this. And for your hair, just for your hair health. And it's easy to clean. Honestly, I clean it out every time I use it, so it's not nasty. And it's so easy to clean out. Get your hands in there, pull out your hair. I'm a shedder. Are you a shedder? I'm a shedder. The skincare item, I've been using the CeraVe Makeup Removing Cleansing Balm. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I have used the Clinique one in the past, but I've been really super happy with this. It's perfect for a travel bag. It's perfect, like, for some reason, I want to do this over, like, literally, like, washing my face. I don't know why, because you still have to get in there and, like, splash water on your face. But it almost looks kind of waxy, and you literally just take a little scoop. I usually just take the top part of my nail, scoop it in there. So maybe not super hygienic, but it melts your makeup off. I use a cleansing towel to help remove any of it off my face, but eye makeup, your lipstick, everything comes off. So I have been super, super happy with this. I've seen a lot of good reviews on this recently too, and I just kind of happened to pick it up on a whim. Forgot my makeup remover. Yeah, it's been kind of a game changer. I really have enjoyed using it, and it makes me want to like wash my face at night. You know, you get those times where you just don't want to. Also has ceramides, it says, so that's always great. And I feel like just a lot of people have been recommending CeraVe lately. CeraVe? I don't know, but we're fans. So I currently use Rae Wellness for most of my vitamin situation at this moment. and I was not taking a multivitamin. And so I picked up a multivitamin with them. I do typically take it after breakfast just because I'm very, very gun shy about taking something before a multivitamin before breakfast, because we've all had that, you know, you take a multivitamin and then you get like sick to your stomach, and that's not a good feeling, and I don't want to be at the gym feeling like I'm gonna throw up, you know? So I typically take it after I eat something. It could just be like a waffle and drinking some water, and then I will come back and take it, you know, kind of mid-morning or something like that. And that tends to work for me. I have had no problems so far with that. I also take their Destress, which has like ashwagandha in it, and it really helps keep me less stressed during the day. It's more of just like I can only handle what I can handle feeling, more than just like a laid out, you know, everything's fine, bro. It's more of just like a things don't bother you quite as much, and we all kind of need that because nothing is that important. You know, to really be giving you anxiety all day long. So that works for me. I also use their daily cleanse supplement, which helps keep things regular, and we all love that. It's got a lot of spirulina, a lot of algae supplement in it. I think that's what kind of gets you going, which is great. So I take that every night. I take the Destress every day if I remember to. And now I've started taking the multivitamin every day, and I just really enjoy the Rae products. They work for me. They do exactly what I want them to do. I wish they sold like refillable packaging. So I think it'd be great to just grab like a little bag, like a biodegradable or something type bag, and keep these little jars. I think these little jars are great, but I hate tossing them. But they make a probiotic. They do. It's like a pro and a pre. And then they have a couple different things. They have hormonal vitamins, prenatal vitamins. Like they have a whole array of line of vitamins. So definitely check them out if you're interested. Again, the Destress. If you've got some stress, I recommend it. Alright, so my last thing is the Revlon Colorstay 24-hour long wear makeup for normal to dry skin. This is a foundation with hyaluronic acid, which is very enticing to me. So that's why I picked it up, because of its skincare benefits too. I heard somebody else talking about it, and I was very intrigued, and I was like, oh, I'll keep that in the back of my mind. And then I saw it at Kroger, and I picked it up. The shade's a bit dark. It's definitely going to be like my tannish shade for the summer, so I'll have to get something lighter, but it's a great kind of medium to full coverage depending on how you apply it. Obviously with a sponge you're going to get a lighter application, brush, fuller application. I did use it today. I think it sits really nice on the skin. It works for my skin. I like the normal to dry. I like the normal to dry factor about it. I was a little concerned that it might be a little oily on me, but it sets really nicely. It kind of sets in that medium to full coverage, which is what I'm looking for, and also has SPF 20 in it too, so great to have extra skincare in your foundation. Glass bottle, pump. This is the shade 320. Alright you guys, that is all of my August favorites. It was short, it was sweet, but definitely some products that I've really been enjoying using and using a lot of this past month. So I'll have everything itemized out below just for quick reference, and I'll try to link everything to my like to know it, just in case you want to quick check that. You can find that through the link below or my Instagram as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe before you leave. I hope you're happy, I hope you're well, and I hope you're having a good one, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! If this is your first time here, please